Right, welcome back to the Drifter series, What's Farm, and before we get started, a couple of points as I normally do on these before we actually start the episode. First, this is being recorded during my break from posting videos or releasing videos. This has been done on the Saturday the 16th of December, so it's not quite Christmas yet. And the other thing was, I said that you wouldn't be able to do this but with courseplay. Right, I proved myself wrong. What I'd forgotten about is let's just drift out. What I'd forgotten about, of course, was the new. Right, now this is trying to run this one. Now this is the developer version, not quite the latest, but it's getting close to it. This is 502.0.0.40, and it has this lovely bit here where you have course generation, auto course generation. Well, using that, you can actually go round and round and round, as I can prove here. And I've done all by the bits you saw on the last video, which was a few weeks ago now, using courseplay just to speed things up. And I'm not going to take over do it manually, so we'll get rid of that again, just to let you know it is possible. And as you can see, it actually works very well indeed. It meshes where the combine is. So courseplay is getting cleverer and cleverer, not where the tractor is. I haven't put any manual offsets in. I can't remember if there is any offsets. Still on there, so have a look. No, it's actually going dead on the combine. No offsets in there at all. Alright, so we'll just get rid of that and that. Get back in the tractor. Now, this is the second time I'm trying to make this. I will warn you that now. First time I had the little crasher getting out again, yet again. Funny, it will run for hours, 10, 15 hours at a time without any problems, and all of a sudden it decides it's had enough. Right, anyway, let's get back to it. Well, welcome back to my attempts to farm this. I've decided the only way to do this now is to do as they want. There seems to be no other way out of this. So we're going to carry on, and we're going to try and farm this place properly. I still haven't managed to break into the office, but mind you, I haven't done anything since you were with me last time except for going round and round on this field. After we've done this, we've got some potatoes to harvest. Should be fun, as I've got no idea how the equipment for that works at all. Just going to slow myself down. Well, not quite as much. 2-3 mile an hour, just so I can keep up with it. Alright, there's no rush. I'm not going anywhere. More's a pity. We'll just get these bits we missed, get those now, and they'll be done out of the way. No, I might as well take it back before. Well, I'll attempt to anyway. There we go. Oh, it looks like we've got all those bits out of the way. The earth has already started because it takes some starting. I'll have a quick word with you when we get over to it and just show you. I won't show you the full starting procedure because I don't want to switch the dusty thing off. You switch them off and I beg her to start again. But you can see it there chugging away quite nicely, and we will hear it. I should imagine as we come around this corner. Oh, we start just going up and down now. I should say we'll fill our tank up this time. And it's a good indication of which wheel it's on. As you notice, the sail's gone backwards. That's the wheel it was attached to was running backwards because of the way we were going. Well, I'm going to decide that's I'm going to have to make money at this place. I don't know if we have to get everything going. I hope not, because I don't fancy having to get either the BGA or the lumberyard up again. Oh, we missed a bit. We'll run over it. That should finish it off nicely. Keep an eye on how we're doing on this. We're almost there now. 96, 97, 98. I think we'll stop here. And we're just going run across the ground and go and pick this beast up. At least I should end up with this for myself if I get over here. I'm going to make a getaway on this. You can see me kind of charging across down the interstate at a heady 12 mile an hour if I'm lucky. So I look behind, see it. I think we might be in a bit close. Oh, we got it. Oh, hold on, let me put the brake on. Oh, out on the wrong one again. And that's better. Shouldn't be too many more passes and we should be done here. Then we'll rake up this part of the straw and we'll get that put in. I'll put that in bulk. I'm not going to bale this one. I might bale the next one just to say I've done everything and we used all the equipment. If I can figure out how it works, I believe I'm going to have to put some twine in it. I think modern balers use a wire. This thing is old and it uses baler twine. That's a bit like me, it's getting on a bit. That's out of character by the way. But I have to say I do miss some of the comforts. But I haven't found anywhere that sells any form of alcohol. It's funny what you miss when you haven't got it. And yeah, I've come back from being a student. Alcohol did mean quite a bit to it. Oh, coming on the wrong side, you fool. Let's try it again. Are we close enough? We might have been... Oh yes we are. I was going to say we might have been better off. Turn that off, that's done, bring that in. fold it up. We're finished with this for a while. I think if you think this is slow, wait until we start on the maze. I have seen videos on YouTube on the piece of equipment we've got here being used, and it runs at under walking pace. It's very slow. Let's put this, put it in here, I think. Switch everything off and let's get out. Bring the other one back, and that can be switched off for now, because we're going to be quite a while doing this, and I must probably use the other tractors for doing the straw here. Oh, look at this, breathtaking 11 mile an hour. At least we're going to have some stuff to sell. And all the barn doors open now. I locked those barn doors, shut them. There's someone or something still about here. Let's just go and just shut those up now. There we are. I don't like having those doors open. It makes me nervous. Oh, well, once we're this side, we might as well come in the other way round. Don't know we got yet. Oh, we got a few eggs, nothing much. Oh, this AI I was talking about. It's, oh, I wasn't talking about, but it's very strange. There's been an extra program, or I think it's a or app put on my notebook, and it's just called AI. I press that, and then I can put in exactly what I want done, and from almost nowhere appears this android who gets on and does it. Not very well at times, I have to say. I'll just leave that here for now. Switch it off, because we shouldn't want this again for quite a while. I wish there was a book here, and there may be in the house if I oh, can't get in there probably. That's better. Now this is going to be fun. I think what we'll do is just go. I think we're going to have to come out of cab for this. Oh, we're not doing that very well. I think we might slow down. Well, oh, that's better. We've got that set to 4, so that's what we'll go at. That's better. We'll get there eventually. We just go up and down and try and send this stuff into nice steady rows, nice neat heaps. Now we have got this little thing too on the notepad. Now I wonder how well that'll work. Let's find out. Check to see in my book of many words what it actually should be there. 2.9. It's a good job you don't actually believe these things. Take it down to 2.8. Get rid of any. Oh, well, that move that over a bit. About there. Try that. It should neaten this up a little bit. Which case we can sit comfortably in the saddle. The big problem is, of course, is we haven't gone very straight here. Never mind. The big problem is, of course, we may have to reset this as we go back the other way. Yes, we haven't got this very straight at all. Oh, we'll go with what this says. What we miss, we miss. Hold on, let's just... That should be a bit better. Then we get down and we'll gather these windrolls up and put it into our bins. Yeah, this is going to go all over the place, but I think we'll deal with it. What we miss, I think. What we do in between there, we just clear that up afterwards and sort it out. Once we've got the main body of the field done. Doesn't really matter too much. Yes, if what we miss, as I say, what we miss, we will miss. I think we will have enough. We should have another field to get straw off, and that will should do us. No, we're not doing very well there at all. I think the system, the aliens have not got a very good system. It actually gives me hope that they might be beatable if I could find out a weak spot. We're getting some fairly good heaps here. Don't think we went very close to the last one. Actually, if we come down the other way, we should tidy this up quite nicely. I'm beginning to think more like a farmer now, although I'm not really a farmer. I know very little about farming. And this equipment, as fascinating as it is, must have had its heyday back up here. Must have had its heyday during the war, or even before. Which way is that from? That's from that way. I think we're almost gotten as far as we want to on this bit. I must take it through the end. We have a blobble there. That's another technical term for you, a blobble. I think we'll leave that there. Oh, I think we've only got a couple more passes and we start gathering it, and I think that will probably do us for this one. Gather these in the centre. I think we'll do 2 more passes and that will do. We'll just try and tidy these up a bit more. A tidy field indicates a tidy mind. Sometimes my old man used to say, not about farming, it must be said, it was about other things, but I think he was talking about my bedroom at the time, but my folks gave up on trying to get me to tidy that up fully. Right, now we come down here. I think we'll have a go now and see if we can get that stuff in. We might as well use this tractor again. Well, we'll see how much we get out of this. I don't even know what we've got in stock. I know that a lot of things will very well stock, but where that came from, the level of farming around here is anybody's guess. You know what? Come through here, turn it around, go back in there. Drop this off. I will do some bales. I think we'll watch where you're going. I've got it in there this time. If at first you don't succeed, give up. I'm not going to want this up there anymore. This will all be done with the naked eye. I think this is close to the edge of par requirements, but that's working quite nicely. This could be a beautiful valley to live in if there was contact with the outside world and not outside planets. Presumably it is aliens and not some crazy experiment that the authorities are doing. Let's come around the outside and get this bit done. And things are progressing slowly now. I'm gonna get one. Alright, let's get back in here again. As you can see, things are up there. It's really struggling up this hill. And I've got a feeling this is the most powerful tractor we've got. And what we do is stop for a moment and just check on that. If the other one's more powerful, we'll swap over. 90... 60... Oh, we're going to swap tractors. This is not got the gap and go. Nice tractor, although it is, it just hasn't got it. And we know that the farm will certainly won't. We ain't got weight on the back of that one, have we? Please say we haven't. No, we haven't. That's good. Right. We just get one of this. Let's just fill this at once. And I might bring you back again whilst we're still on this task before we start the potatoes off. Lift the bucket up a little bit. I don't really want to be collecting it with the bucket. Oh, that's a bit better. It's picking up a little bit quicker. I'll just have to raise the bucket well out of the way so I can see where I'm going. Oh, it's going to be too quick now. Right, I'm going to start my wind down now. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more, please feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section. I read everyone and I try and answer everyone. Don't always succeed, mind you. If I do miss you and it's something you want an answer to, just nudge me and post again. I'm not deliberately ignoring anyone, but things do slip by. YouTube at times is not that brilliant. Hello. I wonder when that lifted up. And that's why it seemed to be going so well. I'm gonna finish here, I think, and we'll carry on next time. So it's me, Evan, saying cheerio for now. Cheerio, and I hope you all have a very prosperous and happy new year.